I don't want to sign anything. You're stealing my bike and then asking me to sign something. That is very offended. It's ridiculous. Can you sign this? You stole my bike. And then you're taking my bike away, which is bloody insured, MOT'd and road taxed. Yeah, what kind of riding was that, sir?
Silence alarm that you took a number plate to disguise.
Within about 2 minutes. Sierra Whiskey 38. Target vehicle has gone straight through the location. Stand by.
But this is the main kind here, this guy here. This is the dude who has no feelings, bruv. He stands there and he's literally gonna penalise and take away.
Do you know, I realised all my life I've been bullied by the system. All my life by the government. And it's a very hard situation. You talk to people about it and they start like, oh, why are you trying to make yourself out to be a victim? You guys can suck balls, put some vinegar on that shit, twirl it around, marinate that shit, swallow it whole. All of you, bro. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Here I am in court. What's it all about? What's it all about? I'm in court for the driving offence. That video I did. Some of you might remember it. Where I got pulled over, right? And they took my motorcycle, my Kawasaki Ninja. And then in that video I made, I went to the pound where they had taken the bike. And it was all over the fact that apparently I didn't have insurance. But when I got pulled over by this officer, I did lie to him and I told him I was on my way to work. My bike is a sexy bike. And I don't really get along with police, I'll be honest. I don't hate the police. It's not like I dislike them or anything. I do. But the truth of the matter is this. Every time I get pulled over, it's always going to be an issue. Every time I come into contact with police, there's something always, I just don't get along with them in a way. But it's not a dislike thing or a hate thing. Everyone's got a job to do. That is a job that not many people will stand up to do. So I understand it. I absolutely do understand it. I can't sit here and lie and say I don't know people that's joining the force, because I do. So, it's not an attack on the police, but my whole life, if I'm allowed to put myself in the limelight for a sec, my whole life has been issues with the fucking system. Like this, for example. This is the bike that I was talking about. It got pounded. This is what you get, right? You get on these pink slips like this, and your bike or your car gets pounded. They charge you daily. I think it's 150 quid. We've been here before. I've done a video about this before. Unfortunately, that video got taken down. But it's just not on, is it, really? So I go to court the other day, and because I had to do a, a statutory declaration. That means you go to court, you say, I didn't know about the case. So everything starts again. And this was last week. When I left court, they told me the 6 points would come off, which is what they're meant to do because it's all a retrial again. I'm saying I'm not guilty. But when I was in court there, they'd asked me why I was not guilty. I told them the circumstances. And they weren't really interested in the whole back and forth with me and this police officer. It's either you're going to pay the money and plead guilty now, or we set you a trial. But it was weird because they when I did tell them my reasons, they turned around and they said to me, well, if that's the case, prove to us that you had insurance. Now I've brought to court my bank statements. The bank statements were proof you're paying to the insurance, had fully come. That wasn't enough for the magistrates or the court, which is fully understandable because there's no real proof that you actually was paying insurance that way. Yeah, it shows that money was coming out to the insurer, but it doesn't really prove it. So I sat back and thought, all right, no worries, let me find another way to prove it. And I said, yeah, it's not a problem. All you need to do is, if you could show us obviously it'll be your insurance policy for that time. To prove you had insurance at the time when this officer took your bike and you told him that you was going to work. Bike's not insured if you're going to work. So obviously my bike wasn't. A lot of people are still confused about that. When you insure a vehicle, obviously it's going to be for commuting, which means going to work, or it's going to be for pleasure, domestics, do some wheelies, mess around with your friends. It's different. And this is what this policeman tried to pull on me. They had to put it on the fact that you told me you're going to work. When the truth was, I did lie. I wasn't going to work. And as I said, I don't really get along with police. I just wanted to get the hell out of there. My bike is a sexy bike. You guys, come on, man. Have a look. It's a sexy bike. So, I don't really think this guy was going to give me any chances. I just think he didn't like me. And maybe I went into the situation with that in mind, and then that came to reality. But that's the other thing is unfair, that I paid £160 to get this bike out of Impound. But you know, it's not fair. I'm gonna try and get money out of this because I just think it's unfair that my time was wasted, and now the court's saying if you can just prove the policy, we'll take this, everything's finished. But this has been going on for ages. And I'm not a troublemaker or nothing, but I got other things going on as well. I'm still trying to get my motorcycle back because I haven't got it back. For all the people that's watching my videos and you want to know about the bike, I haven't got it back. The person that has the bike hidden somewhere wants to hold on as tight as they can. Nothing I can do, the law's involved, and I have to do it the right way, the legal way, to try and get my shit back. It's unfair, but who said life's fair? And that's the case. But yeah, with this situation, I just feel like the whole time was wasted. I also want to send a massive shout out to all of you haters, all you good people who saw that video and commented on it, because this video was shared to other YouTube channels. Motorcycle incident. Channel. A lot of people left their comments and what they thought, left their opinions, and a lot of it was against me. A lot of people felt like I felt it was discrimination. I thought these people wasn't looking at me as a biker, as someone that's on the, that shouldn't be happening to us. You shouldn't be getting pulled over and your bike gets taken and that officer didn't actually check if I had insurance. He just went by my word. When the hell does an officer go by your word? They don't. So it's so unfair. So yeah, I need to go away now. Court dates in a few months. I come back again just to show them the insurance policy, which will prove that this person had insurance, which is myself. And nothing happens to the copper. All my time's been wasted. It's total bullshit, man. And if I go to court and just go guilty, 6 point stays there, that's not fair, because I didn't do anything really apart from tell a porky, which was, a lot of people say, yeah, well, you shouldn't have lied. Why are you holding me to that shit, man? I don't think it's fair. I really don't think it's fair I should be held to that. It's absolute bullshit. So, everybody lies when they need to, and for the right reasons. Is it good? Yes, it is good to lie if you lie for the right reasons. I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest, especially in the system we're living in, where you are suppressed and you are pushed against the wall, and you're going to have to lie sometimes, man. That's just for the government. They've given us that. It's the card that we're dealt. Here's all the pictures of my bike. Took a picture of me. Exhibit number. Let's try and find the best picture. I'll show you guys the best picture of my motorcycle. There we go. That's the first one. Here's the first one. They really wanted to make it like a, and that's my bike that's stolen right now. So imagine how I'm feeling, man. Bad year. 2019 was not great for me. It was not great at all. And it was down to a lot of my own choices. This is fizzy. Down to a lot of my own choices. And I had to reap all the lessons from all this, and not having my motorcycle. Like, I've got another bike, but my 636 was my 636. Something I'll never forget, just in case anyone's watching. And apart from that, life's good. This is bullshit. You need to stop jacking the people. The government needs to literally think about this, bro. You are jacking the pigs all day. It's been going on for fucking ages, but you guys have no intention to stop you jacking us more and more and more. What do I want from this? I want compensation for time wasted. And I think that police, when they do stupid time wasting things like this, which costs everybody money, but they want the person, like, they want me to pay for all these court fights and court fees and all this shit of something so stupid. Don't you think that officer should pay the court fees for making such a fucking stupid mistake? Or does everyone think now that they're doing their job and they're just trying to just get everything correct? You don't think police waste people's time for ages and ages? They don't get involved in civil disputes. It's crazy now what's going on in the UK, man. Imagine they don't get involved in UK disputes. Imagine what that means. That means I can steal my own friend's motorcycle, or his car, or his caravan, turn around and say he owes me money. He knows he does. Police will say that's a civil matter. Do you know how long it takes for that person to get their car back from me, or whatever motor vehicle I've stolen? Well, it goes to court, it costs money, and it takes a long time for a trial to begin, for the truth to come out. It takes a long time. It is bullshit. I'll be honest, sorry for my language. Absolutely ridiculous. So all these little court cases here and there is fucking me up. And I know there's other people going through the same shit, especially if you're living in London and the UK, where there's just fucking robberies going on every fucking day. And I ain't talking about mopeds and motorcycles. I'm talking about the government. It's literally jacking everyone for no reason. That officer that did this for no fucking reason, when he could have checked my insurance in no time on his little machine.
Fuck you!
What the fuck, bro? He should pay for all his court fees. Who's gonna pay for it? Because I want my compensation. I want my fucking money back for the pound of that £100 and something I paid last year to get my motorcycle out. When I pleaded with that officer, I was a bit rude. Everyone saw the video, but what do you want? I'm being suppressed, and everyone's being suppressed in their own way, and a lot of people just ignoring it and look at people like me and say, you guys just trying to make yourself into a victim. But no, this shit's really going down. People are really getting raped out here, money-wise.
What the fuck was that?
You're literally getting fucking jacked. I think it's absolutely nonsense. It's unfair. The law needs to be looked at again. For fuck's sake.